welcome to our smooth Saturday, where it's just chill, talk, streaming with some gaming a little bit. It's a chance for us, reconnect, as one might say. Feel free, give people a moment to align themselves. Other than that, we'll soon get started. Nothing too crazy today, just simple stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. Uh, I think today game we can play that I haven't played. I actually really like. I just didn't get to play too much of it. I'm gonna play a little bit of Alien Tavern, so we can easily do and talk at the same time. Hopefully, Steam will let me play the game. Why was it not doing anything? And now it is. Wonderful. Just wait for the game to launch, and then we'll be set to jet. Did is it just not launching? Is it crashing? Well, that's nice. That's wonderful news. Well, in my case, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before the stream started. I'm gonna go and play Peak. So I noted there was a slight change. I don't know if it was an update or something happened, but I managed to get much further than I've done before. Past, and I was quite shocked. I don't know if it was a difficulty setting I had it on or just um, whatever it was, but the whole experience was different. I got past even the most pesky part that I usually hate. So I'm gonna see what this is about, and then we'll comment on it. I still wish I had friends to play with, but you know, it is what it is. Now, depending on what happens in a bit, I may end up leaving midstream, and I'll come back later. I promise you that much. But I was invited to go somewhere. Unfortunately, that I didn't have the details for, despite having asked. Nonetheless, we will make it forward. Oh gosh. Okay, a bit more respectable. I think like the whole fit better. Fantastic. Now, if if y'all know somebody who'd like to play, I'm more than happy to add them and invite them to the game. But until then, we're gonna keep it moving. Huh. But I'm playing chess at some point. I guess this is those videos I keep seeing about chess, but my entire idea of chess has kind of changed. I used to not bother with it, but no, we'll see. So what I've actually done is I've gone to Tenderfoot, which according to the description, only thing it changes is that it takes less stamina to climb, hunger grows slowly, and there's no time limit. Someone like me can just perfectly take my time and just enjoy it, or rather learn. So let's see what happens now. So, what I didn't know beforehand was you actually had to have a flare in order to actually get rescued. So, we're going to grab those for certain. Oh, that, or that. Flying is never going to be an issue. Sorry, light is never going to be an issue. Open this up. Drink this. Doesn't have that spare stamina on standby. And I think that's going to be it for our starting gear. Alright, we can go ahead and get going. Yeah, I was playing a few hours ago, so just before this map changed. But I got all the way up to the lava place. Past the Alpine. By myself. Funnily enough. Which I'm really kind of proud of. It was also like, when I saw it, I was kind of wondering, how the hell do you descend from this? What's the grand plan? Once you got that far, it really made no sense to me. And I was like, well, and when I was climbing down to it, I immediately slipped and fell and died. So how do you get past this part? It really made no sense in my eyes. Oh, energy drinks. I actually don't see much the point of energy drinks, to be fair. Listen to the game. It's like, so it gives you a speed boost? Okay, what do you need speed for exactly? If there's no chase or anything. I know at some point there's time that's involved, but like, in my view, oh, just a coconut. Ah, interesting. Hmm. That's actually a really smart food source. All this extra food just lying off, just picking up. Not even from luggage, it's just finding it. Um, the importance of having extra stamina, as I have come to, is incredibly important because you can have the stamina you have in the game off rip, but in reality that doesn't matter because once you run out of it, you can falling. So having the spare extra bar of stamina is like actually key, despite it being extra. Damn, it's a lot of luggage to have on. Hold the phone there. What's in this one? Nice. Solve that problem right away. That helps a lot. Wonderful. What's in this? A Python trail mix. Oh, for an extra Python. But what are you doing? And my dog is just slamming himself against doors out of boredom. And apparently, from what I recently saw, it takes approximately 6 balloons to make you weightless enough to float. And just fly. Which, God bless a miracle. I was sitting there wondering, like, how in the world did they come with number 6 of all things? Couldn't tell you. But considering it feels like we're supposed to be children, stranded, or childlike at the very least, I mean, I guess if anything's gonna be looked at by pure balloon power alone, it's gonna be a kid. Oh, there goes that. Now, some of y'all who might have been here before might remember the first time I played this game and how much I struggled with it. Like, just even the first stage. Oh gosh. And every time I play this game, I've learned something about how to progress forward. And what I have found is that this game really was not designed with single player in mind, except as a challenge, as a real challenge. And I have nothing against challenges. Challenges can be fun, but when you're someone whose only option is to play alone, it begins to feel a little insurmountable, just a tad. And I can admit there are times where it's frustrating. So it's like, well, because there are like specific mechanics in mind that exist for the sake of, oh, by the way, do this, and your friend can help you do this. It's like, well, ain't that mighty convenient? Oh, perfect. And these tools, although helpful, don't quite make the climb um, what it's supposed to be. But what I have also understood is that not all of you need to make it up. Just one of you. As long as one of you makes up to the summit, all of you live. Granted, your individual height score is rated differently at that point, but still, you ultimately make sure that one of your party members gets up there. Now, of course, almost everybody wants that person to be them. But you can't really blame. Everyone wants to have a chance to be important, to matter. Feel like, hey, I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who got us help we need. It's always easy to forget that. It's this collaborative effort in the end. Can't really say that in solo mode. Solo mode is I saved myself. But this is there's a certain amount of pride that can be had in that. But it comes with the fact you get to suffer to earn it. And suffer you will. Now, as far as beating the first part, that's just introductory level. Here are the mechanics of how to climb in this game, what you can find out how to do this game. Not necessarily hey, this is how the game's gonna be. Good luck with that. Cook this, eat this, and there's the statue. Pandora's lunchbox, fantastic. The eat if you dare box. And also, storage and carrying items becomes a little bit more difficult because you can't spread the food out among your constituents. Thus, you can pack all the back of the food you want. In fact, you're encouraged to. But the matter remains is that ultimately, you can only carry so much. And that reality hits you. It's like, well, what can I not go without? Now, normally, in a collaborative effort, you'd assign someone to carry certain things. So that way, when you need it, you're not without it. Just make sure the person who has it shows up. And as long as you trust them or rely on them, you guys should be fine. Not the case in solo mode. Whatever you got is what you got. And moreover, it weighs a certain amount. And oh boy, does weight become a problem. I do like, though, the attention to detail this game has brought. Is that although, realistically speaking, climbing in this fashion, free climbing like this, without all this equipment around you, stand near an imaginary tale, which, is the kind of the point. But altogether, the idea of conserving your energy, staying hydrated and fed, those are things that people who actually go through these experiences can probably tell you is a pretty important thing to be able to do. And it can feel intimidating. Looking at all this and then realizing this ain't even the halfway mark. This, this is more after this. It can feel impossible. And I get it. I truly do. But we must climb. Because nobody is going to save us in the end. We must save ourselves. No one's going to stumble upon us. No one's going to realize we're missing. We have to. Ah! Yeah. To pick ourselves up, dust off our pants, and climb. As much as it sucks to say, that's just the way things are. No particular person's fault, just how we're designed to live. Which I guess you could say in the end is a very clever way to encourage us to collaborate, cooperate, not get in each other's way. But ultimately, that lesson is up to us to figure out on our own. I'm not saying anything new. I think pretty much everyone knows at this point. Even a child can understand the concept of eventually you gotta do things on your own. Because your parents won't always be there, your friends won't always be there. Sometimes all you got is a stranger, and if you can't learn to collaborate with a stranger, that could be the end of you. Which is why I wish this game kind of had matchmaking to an extent. Like, hey, I'll match with anybody at this point. Just, let me have somebody to help me survive. I don't give you that. Should be a little annoying, a little discouraging. Thank you. Only because I have another one in my backpack. Dang, everything's on influence. Okay, we can make that work. Some paths have their thorns, but travel through them we must regardless. Ah! Ouch. Which is why we pack a first aid kit. To fix these sort of problems. Now, I do have this tool, this climbing tool, this hook shot of sorts. But I'd like to hold that until we find a proper moment for, which I actually think now might be a good time to pull it out. Not up there. No. Can I reach? Find a better angle to shoot it at. Hopefully I have enough to make it up here. climb still we must. If I could just find visibility. It's the least of our worries now, but in the future it could get worse. Hmm. Let's see if I can get there somehow. Well done. Bit of give and take with all this. Oh, that was a bad eat. How unfortunate. Oh, I run out of my spare stamina. So now everything's based off my own stamina, which is unfortunately impaired both by my physical ailments and the burden I carry. Eventually, we'll all have to figure out how to let go. I'll need you for a while. I can get up here. Oh, I got over that poison. Fantastic. Another important thing about this game is that they'll constantly know where you're going. But you can sit there and say, "I'll just climb upwards." Well, if you end up climbing upwards and realize that just sent you backwards, well, then you're kind of fucked. Because the way this land extends, it extends both in and up and outwards. So you can sit here and think you're climbing towards the peak, but in reality, you're just climbing towards something else that leads you further away. And now you're at the point retracing your steps to figure out how you got where you are now. And there's no shame in that. Just have to make sure you keep in mind that, just saying let's go this way and do nothing but that can only get you so far. Is this? Ah, just what I need. Our hunger and our health problem. I'll take this. I don't have room for any other ones. Oh, good. That should help. These thorny vine bushes are not really particularly inviting, to be certain. Let's get to the top of this. Wonderful. I'm thinking that if we get down here just a little bit, oh, this actually might be a good alternative route. Oh, nice. Yeah. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that you have to be willing to explore ways and avenues that you aren't particularly familiar with. Uh, Otherwise, you might end up locking your way out of finding your way to your destination. And who knows? Maybe you might still get where you're trying to go to, just in a different, unique way. And that can help you figure out how to get to your destination a different way later. Maybe climbing this tree might work. I remember back in the other, whatever happened to this game, used to be winds that would push you off the side. Oh, I didn't notice that there. What's in this, shall we see? Well, there would be winds that would push you, and then if you had to hang on to something to cling on. That's nice. Thank you. Fantastic. That solves two problems. Wonderful. But that wind was hellish. And then they had all those poison things and those poisoned areas that you couldn't get past. Mm. That was also hell. But man, uh, it was certainly something. I never got past those levels, I will say. I'm sorry to admit it, but it is the truth of things. I would have liked to have gotten past it at some point. But at that point in time, I felt like, well, this feels impossible to play on your own because there are certain mechanics, things you need to have another person for in order to do them. Well, I guess it was more so shame on me for buying a multiplayer game thinking to play it by myself. I sat here and thought, or assumed, oh, reached the top of a really big tree. Interesting. I think there'd be an achievement for that, but hey, well, you know. We found something. I wonder if. Nope, not quite. They can get us over there. They cannot get us up there. But it's fine. We're near the top anyway. I think our best bet is right over there, away from that poison patch. Let's see here. I think fortified milk protects you from suffering any other status effects while it's active. I don't know if that includes pain, but oof, broken. Interesting. Broken is a very interesting climbing tool, I will give. I wonder if how far will that go down? Not far enough, it seems. And thus we made it. Oh, well, pack's a little lighter, Pass. Oh dear. Nope. 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 Ah! Yeah. I was really hoping. not dying, young man? Okay. Oh, I forgot. The root spool is a purely cooperative tool, so it can be ignored. Okay. It took me a while to remember that. I don't know why. But yeah, the root spool is meant for you to let up down a rope for somebody else. And since there's obviously not going to be anybody else on this climb with us today, we are going to kindly relieve it ourselves of it. And this is the big test of it all. Getting over this. Y'all remember that game, Get Over It? I kind of do. I think I still have it on my Steam Deck. Anti-rope spool. Don't need it. And look at it go. Whee! Ow. I probably should have kept that. The Scorchberry. Probably should have kept it. But we shall hope and see. Let's see if we can manage our way through. Wait, this is a cactus area? I thought this is the cactus desert area. I thought the next place was gonna be like frozen and cold, but a desert on the top of a. Why am I burning? Wait. Oh! So the shade provides comfort from the sun. And I thought I saw water down here. What the heck happened? So you gotta move with the shade or get burned. Looks like make move for a little bit of a pain in the ass. Especially when it comes to climbing. All sorts of exposure. Is that a... Oh! Wait a minute, wait a minute! In the world? What do you do about that? Rather be behind it than in front of it. Oh no! Oh Lord! Please don't come this way. Please die out. What the world? I guess the sun isn't burning anymore, but dear goodness. Oh, shoot. Ow. Oh. Now we're in the real rocky areas. Jeez. Oh. Ah, interesting. What is up there? What the? I just came from. I'm not climbing the second time. Oh, I swear I was just over there. I didn't see that at all. What's in this? Useful potentially. Big luggage. Bandages. Nice to have. Perfect. Trail mix. Lovely addition. Spore string. Wonderful. See? This stuff I can deal with. There we go. And now we're carrying a whole can on our back. Isn't that just wonderful news? Okay. Am I seeing things? I know I saw a luggage thing over here. Where did it go? Am I actually hallucinating? I don't understand. Oh, oh, it's a mirage. Oh, son of a bitch. Now that's just cheap. That's just outright cheap. That is a scary tactic. Oh shit. Okay. Ah! Ah! We made it. Woo! Oh, now it's burning. Hot, 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 hot. Ooh. Cool off, Jesus. Flip floppity nonsense is hurting. potion. Ah, man, the shadows are constantly shifting. Oh gosh darn it. Oh jeez. Suitcase right over there. Alright. Okay. Whew, got the shade. Yeah. Hey. Hmm. Have anything for the current situation? Ah. Shade's moving.